Good morning, everyone. Our today's topic is information transfer. Okay. In previous class, we have done the letter writing. Now we will continue with our second important writing skill, that is information transfer. Okay. So before we start with it, I want to ask you some question. What is information transfer? What is information transfer? Please answer in a chat box, Peter. Isha has said sharing information. Okay. What about others? Okay. Bhumi said information conveyed through graph, pie chart, table, flowchart is conversation from one person to another. Okay. And some more answers I got from you people. That he said information transfer is the process of moving message containing user information from a source. Aryan said like getting some kind of information like Google. Okay. Isha said sharing particular information to other. Okay. Simran said to transfer information to one person to another. Smriti said transferring information from one place to another. Okay, in short, information transfer is a way from which we can transfer our whatever feelings, whatever we have to someone else. Okay, so we can say it is a kind of medium. Okay, now information can be transferred in a way, different ways. Okay, the process of transferring information from one person or location to another is called as information transfer. Okay, now there are different ways of transferring information, as Bhumi said, that we get information in the form of pie chart. Also, we get information in the form of bar graph, diagram, and okay, Anshu is giving that information transfer is equivalent to data transmission, which highlights more practical technical aspects. Okay, good answer, beta. Okay, so there are various means, there are various ways to transfer the information. So according to these various ways, the information transfer has two category, or we can say two ways of information transfer, that is verbal and non-verbal. Now, what is verbal? Verbal information passed in sentence form. Okay. What is information passed in a sentence form is called as verbal. For example, paragraph. So whatever information we get in a form of paragraph, it is called as verbal information, means which is in a form of sentence. When Anna, I am talking to you, this is also kind of verbal information transfer. I'm transferring an information to you in a form of paragraph. So it is an information transfer. Okay, verbal information transfer. But you can see on a screen that I have drawn a diagram. It is non-verbal. Is that clear? Difference between this. Information doesn't pass in sentence form. Example, tree diagram, flow chart, wave diagram, tabular format, etc. Means whatever I am saying, that is verbal information transfer, and whatever you can see on the screen, that is non-verbal information transfer. So like this, there are two kind of information transfer: verbal information transfer and non-verbal information transfer. Understood, beta? So can we proceed? Okay, now I will show you some pictures, and you have to tell me that the given picture is a verbal information transfer or non-verbal. Okay, all of you ready? Let me see which class is going to give more answers. Okay, this is non-verbal. Okay, now let me know. Very good, students. Now, which kind of non-verbal information transformation it is? Which kind of? Yes, not. It is not a chart. Yes, it is a bar graph. It is a bar graph. Okay, now this one. This, which kind of verbal information transfer? No, not flow chart. Web diagram. Okay, means this one, this first one is bar graph, and the second one is the web diagram. Is that clear? Now there is no confusion what is web diagram and what is bar graph, right? So you people will not get confused in exam. No, not it is not pie chart, beta. The first one is a bar graph and the second one is a web diagram. Okay, let's move to the next. Now, here you can see again two pictures. Okay, now this one. What it is? Yeah, non-verbal, but what it is a flow chart. Now, why it is called as a flow chart? Let's see. Now you can see that prepare specification, check budget. Now, after that, what happened? Prepare purchase requisition. Then after that, check and authorize requisition. Now, what it happens, whatever the thing is happening, we put in a form of a flow. It is a flow. It is a kind of chain. Okay. If anything has been left, so what will happen? The flow will be interrupt. Okay, then information will not transfer properly. So it is a flow chart. Okay, in your science also you might have this kind of chain transfer. The first step, second step, third step, fourth step. So whenever you are getting steps, okay, first step, second step, third step, fourth step, it is called as flow chart. Is that clear? I hope is the thing is clear. Difference between the bar graph and wave diagram and the flow chart. Is that clear? Okay. Now the next picture, you can see the thing are in a circle and it is divided into the part. Okay, this kind of thing you might have in your maths. Okay. In maths, you have this that you got some data, then you percentage, and then you have to convert it into a pie chart. This is called as pie chart. Understood? Is that clear? So you can see your science is here and your maths is also here. Okay, science is in a flow chart and maths in a pie chart. Is that clear? And geography was also there in a bar graph. So is English containing all the languages, all the subjects. Okay. So okay, let it part apart. Now, so what it is? Now you can see the difference between the flow chart and the pie chart. Okay. In a flow chart, the information transferred step by step. In a flow, it has a chain. Okay. And then second pie chart, the information is given in a percentage and that is shown in a pie circle. That is called as pie chart. Is that clear, beta? Okay. Let's move to the next one. Now, here you can see again the two different things. In the first table, in the first thing, we can see the things are given in a table. Okay. The table is given, which we generally use. For example, timetable. Timetable is also what? It is a non-verbal information transfer. Okay, now here you can see what it is given, healthy blood pressure. Okay, use these guidelines to figure out your ideal blood pressure reading based on your age and gender. Okay, so when you look at it, you get information that if you are under the age of 15 and 17, so what is your blood pressure should be. Is that clear? So it is given in a form of table. So it is called as tabular information transfer. Okay, and the second thing, it is given in a map. Map is also a kind of non-verbal information transfer. Is that clear? Okay, the things are clear to you, students. I hope you will not have any confusion about different things. Okay, we will see after we complete this particular thing. Then we will do the revision. I'll see how much you have understood, and I'll see in your exam also that how you are going to write the things. Okay, now before we should go further, so I want to know that you have understood the things properly, everything. Okay, these are the some examples. Whatever I given, the example of non-verbal information transfer, they are the some examples. There are different ways to transfer information in a non-verbal format. Okay, now before we start this, now I want to know why the things are presented, or when the things are presented in a non-verbal information transfer, because it is yes, let me know answers from your side, beta. I'm waiting for your reply. Which is, I want to my question is, which info if you want to give a quick information, so which kind of information transfer you are going to use, verbal or non-verbal? Understood the question? Okay, yeah, I got some answers. Okay, now some has given, you are not understood the question. Okay, we will discuss the answer, then you will understood the thing. Okay, now some has given the verbal and some has given the non-verbal. Okay, now as we have discussed these things, so I'll go with that only. Uh, now, if you see this healthy blood pressure chart, so what happened? You can get the information directly that this age group should have this kind of blood pressure sequence. Okay, if it is if that person is in a male category, so the blood pressure should be this. If female category, so blood pressure should be this. We get a quick information. Am I right? But sometimes this is not possible every time that we have to give information in this form. For example, now I have given this information on a screen. It is a non-verbal format. If I'll explain the things in a same way, non-verbal format, so are you able to understand? No. Now I have to explain. Understood? So if we have to give just the information, so we can use the non-verbal thing. But if you have to give a perfect knowledge about the thing, that time we should use the verbal type of information transfer. Okay, let me know where you can see uh, non-verbal information transfer. I want some examples from your regular day-to-day life where you have seen this non-verbal information transfer. Yeah, that is given now. I want some examples. This, for example, I have given the example of your school timetable. Yes, very good. Market list, bills, very good. Doctor's clinic, notice board, very good, beta. Calendar, yes. And prescription, yes, very good. And diaries, okay. And to-do list, very good. Do's and don'ts, very nice. Match list, very good, beta. Okay, voting result. Now from your answer, now I can understand that you have understood the thing. What is the non-verbal and what is the verbal timetable? Thank you for your reply, beta, all of you. So let's move to the solve question as an exam. Okay. Now just tell me which kind of information transfer it is. Non-verbal. In non-verbal, which thing is this? Very good, beta. Anushka has given the first answer. I'm waiting for others. Then I'll announce what is the correct answer. Yes, it is a flow chart. Okay, it is a flow chart. Now you can see the thing about it is now when you are going to write, now you have to write on it a paragraph. Okay, so what you are going to write? You will just put wood and grass, bamboo rags. Okay, I'll give 5 minutes. Till that you just write it down. Okay, you have you understood now. The thing is given. You have to make a paragraph of it. Make a small paragraph. Give a name, title as per your understanding. Then we will discuss. Okay. I'm giving you 5 minutes for that, and your time starts. Aryan, I allow you to unmute. Just accept the command, beta.
Yes, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta.
Can I read, ma'am?
Yes, beta.
Yes, the title is Manufacturing of Paper. First, we need raw material like wood, grass, bamboo rags for paper, then cut into pieces and immersed in water and make the raw material into pulp. Mixed with lime for whitening and pulp is boiled and passed through wire meshes. Then the wet paper will come out, then passed over heated roller and thin sheets of paper, and the paper is now ready to use.
Very good, beta.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anybody else? Okay. Next child who is Simran. Accept the command, beta.
Yes, ma'am. Good
Start.
morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta.
Ma'am, the title is manufacturing of paper, and I have converted into paragraph.
Okay.
For the manufacture of paper, we need the following raw materials like wood, grass, bamboo, rags, etc. After that, we have to cut it into pieces and immerse in water with made into pulp. After that, we have to mix it with lime for whitening and plug pulp, boiled and passed through wire meshes. Then after meshes, it will convert into a wet paper. After that, we have to pass over heated roller, and thin sheet of paper is made. And now your paper is ready to use.
Okay, beta, good. But you have used after that regularly. So you should avoid it when you are writing in an exam. Okay.
Okay.
Bhumi, I allowed you to unmute, beta.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning, beta.
Yes, ma'am. The title is Process of Manufacturing of Paper. To prepare a paper, we need to gather raw materials and do its further treatment. The raw materials to be used are wood, grass, bamboo, rags, etc. After gathering the required raw materials, there is a need to cut those materials into fine pieces and dip it into water and thus prepare pulp. Further, there is a need to mix the pulp with lime for whitening, and the pulp needs to be boiled and then passed through wire meshes in order to get wet paper. The final step in this process is to pass overheated roller, and the final product, that is thin sheets of paper, is now ready to use.
Very good, beta. Okay. Good explanation. Prana, unmute yourself, beta.
Good
Are you
morning,
there?
ma'am.
Good morning, beta.
First,
Beta,
the
your voice is breaking, beta.
title of the title is manufacture of papers. First, the raw materials are collected like bamboo, wood, grass, and edges, etc. Then they are cut into pieces and immersed in water and made into pulp and mixed with lime for whitening, and pulp is boiled and passed through wire message and wet paper is formed. Then we have to pass over heated roller and thin sheets of paper is made.
Okay. Beta, first of all, you have used cutted. Cutted is not a word. Cut, cut, cut. All the three form is cut only. Okay, beta? Are you there? Understood, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
So remember this about this silly mistakes, so you will not lose your marks. Okay, Balaji,
Yes.
start, beta.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the title is Process of Manufacturing of Paper. So, in the process of manufacturing of paper, firstly, raw materials like wood, grass, bamboo racks, etc., are cut into pieces and immersed in water for some time and then converted in pulp. In the next process, lime is mixed with the materials for whitening it, and then the pulp is boiled. It is then passed through wire meshes or wet paper. Then it is passed over the heated roller and thin sheets of paper, and the paper is finally made out of raw materials.
Very good. Okay, next.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, beta. Ashka,
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
good morning, beta.
Can I read, ma'am?
Yes, beta.
So the title is manufacture of paper. So we need some of the materials for making the paper. For example, wood, grass, bamboo, ridges, etc. So the process is we have to cut it into pieces and immersed in water and made into pulp. Then we just have to mix it with lime for whitening and pulp
Lime.
is yes, ma'am. Whitening and pulp is boiled and passed through wire meshes. It becomes wet paper. Now just passed over heated roller and then sheets of the paper is made.
Okay, good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Aditya, Aditya, are you there, beta? Accept the command. Okay, might he has a network issue. Okay. Hello, you're not audible, beta, properly. Okay, do one thing. Put whatever you have written there, just put in a chat box. I'll read it out. Okay, I'll check over there. Because your voice is not clear. Okay, beta. Now I got some answers in chat box too. Those answers were also good. Now from this, what some students have read out, whatever they have written. So we come to know the quality. Okay, everyone has written in a very good manner. No doubt, they have tried their best. But from others reading only, you can understood that how there's a difference between the way of writing. Okay, so this difference between the way of writing create a difference in the marks too. Understood? Some got 5 out of 4, some got 3, some got 2, some got 1. Why it is? Because of this differences of the explanation. Okay, you don't have to put anything extra, whatever has given. If it is said in the question, then that time only you have to tell that you have to put something extra. But if it is not said in the exam, in a question, so you don't have to give any extra question, any extra point. But whatever the point is given, that you have to elaborate properly. Okay, so this will, and for that what you have to do, you have to do the regular practice of this. You have to take some points, or you just take timetable, market list, as you have given a regular day things. Take those and start writing paragraph. uh, One thing, write 3 to 4 time paragraphs, same thing. So what will happen, it will help to improve your writing skill, because writing is also a skill. Let's move to the paragraph of it. Okay, paper is chiefly used for writing. The raw material used in the manufacture of paper is wood, grass, bamboo, and rags. There are several processes by which the raw material is converted into pulp. Most commonly, the raw material is cut into pieces and then immersed in water to convert it into pulp. The pulp is then mixed with lime for whitening it. This pulp and lime mixture is boiled at high pressure. The pulp is next passed through wire mashes. The paper sheet are removed from mash while it is still wet. These wet sheets are passed over heated rollers to remove the water, and the paper is dried so as to make thin sheets of paper. Understood, beta? The differences. Okay. So now what you have to do? Everyone has written in a very good manner, but you have to improve it, because everyone should write their best. Okay. Even though you are writing very nicely, but still you have to try, because you can write more better than whatever you are writing now. Okay, let's move to the next. Now here it is a paragraph and you have to convert into the table. So which kind of information is given in a question? Verbal or non-verbal? Verbal. Okay, so I'll read out the paragraph. Again you have to do the thing. Okay, is that clear? You have to convert it into the different parts. And now this time you have to make you have to use a pen and paper, and on that you have to draw this table. I'll allow you to on your webcam. That time you have to on your webcam and you have to show me this. Okay, I'll read out the paragraph for you first. The dialect is a form of a language spoken in one area, which may be different from other forms of same language. Each language has dialects which change every few kilometers. India is a multilingual country. Each state follows its own language as official language. For example, Marathi is the official language of Maharashtra, while Ahirani, Waradi, Konkani, and Malwani are its dialects. Several languages in India are spoken but do not have any script. In Karnataka, Kannada is an official language. Tulu is spoken in Karnataka but has no script. In England, English is an official language, while Scottish spoken in Scotland and Wales spoken in Wales are dialects of English. Okay, so you have to make this table. Again, I'll give for this 5 minutes. Okay, if you completed far earlier, so just let me know. So we will start sharing our answers. Okay. What should I repeat? You have to make this table. Now the question will be there. I am not going to change the question. You can use it and you have to make it. Is that clear? The question will be on the screen. You just start. It how you have done the thing. Three states are given, that is Maharashtra, Karnataka, England. Okay. Now official language of Maharashtra is Marathi, Karnataka is Kannada, and England is English. Now which are the dialects in Marathi? Ahirani, Waradi, Konkani, Malwani. And there are no spoken language without script. Okay. Then Kannada is the official language of Karnataka and Tulu is a dialect. No script. Okay. Then England, English is an official language and dialect is Scottish and Welsh. Okay, you can see dash in the first and the third column. So those who not share their webcam, if you have made like this, so you are written correctly. Okay, and accordingly you are going to get your marks. Is that clear? The difference between the answers, you can see that. In this way, because of your silly mistake, you lose your marks. If you're not drawn this table properly, the presentation is not proper. So all that also help you to decrease the marks. Okay. So it should be presented properly. Presentation should be there. You should avoid overwriting. First, think properly. If you want, you can mark it out with pencil on a question paper lightly. It should not be seen to other. And afterwards, erase it out. Is that clear? So if you're going to write like this, so you are going to get marks. Okay. Is that clear? So let us, now it is time is about to up. Let's do one more. What it is? It is a flow chart. And what it is a flow chart, right? So as it is a flow chart, so which type of communication is non-verbal communication. So you have to convert into the verbal communication that is in a paragraph. Now it is said you have to convert in a paragraph. A paragraph in the sense a small paragraph. Okay, a single paragraph, and you have to give the title also. Many a time the titles are given in a question only. You have to just find it out. Is that clear? Okay. So all of you,